Can you solve for the equivalent fraction? We have a variable which represents a missing number. The first way that I'm going to show you is how to compare the fraction models to see what our missing numerator is. We're going to divide this pi into thirds to match this fraction. And our numerator tells us to shade 2 parts. Now, we're going to need to divide this one into ninths, and we want our shading to look similar between the two. An easy way to make ninths is to divide it into thirds, and then divide each third into 3 parts, which will give us 9 pieces. Now, we're going to try to shade it the same way as this. Here was 1/3 that we shaded, which is 3/9. Then here's the other third that we shaded, which will be 6/9. Here was the first third. Here was the second third. So we now know that 2/3 is equal to 6/9. Now, do you see a relationship between the 3 and the 9 and the 2 and the 6? That's really important when you're looking at equivalent fractions. You may see a relationship going from the 3 to the 9 or from the 9 to the 3. If we do 3 times 3, it equals 9. And magically, if we do 2 times 3, it equals 6. As long as we keep it balanced, that means we're doing the same thing to the top that we're doing to the bottom. The same thing we're doing to the numerator, we also do to the denominator, and we end up with an equivalent fraction. Another way that people like to do this is with cross multiplication. We'll have our x over 9. If I do 9 times 2, I end up with 18. Now, whatever I end up with over here should be the same for this to be balanced. So 3 times something will equal 18. And we should know that that number is 6. Now I want to show you a little bit about how to do this on our calculator. All right, if we put in our 6/9, our calculator will simplify. There's 6/9. We do that with 6, the fraction key, ABC key, and 9. And when you click enter, it will simplify 6/9, which is 2/3. So they are equivalent. A second way you can test it on the calculator is to actually do the division. So 2 divided by 3 represents that 2/3. And if I click enter, then that is the decimal it gives me. When I enter 6/9, I should get the same decimal if they are equivalent. 6 divided by 9 equals, same decimal. Thank you so much for watching about equivalent fractions, and I hope you have a great day.